Day. I would invite Mr. Hitesh Mali actually to take forward this program and enlighten us about what are the changes and how is that India is going to be smiling. Muskurate hua India. Over to you, Hitesh, sir.
Thank you very much. Namaskar, and thank you very much for your valuable time. Happy Independence Day to all of you. A good day. I think this is the day that no one needs a motivation. This is the day which gives us a lot of motivations to do something for our country and for ourselves. So thank you very much, Navmarg Foundation. Thank you very much, Dr. Celso. This is, I think, my third time with this audience. So thank you very much for giving us one more opportunity. And today's topic is quite interesting. Muskurate hua India. And even as my background is saying, this is all about build your secure foundation. The most important thing in a financial management, either in any of the business or any of the school, college education, the first and most important part is all about we have to focus more on a strong foundation. And for the financial market or anything, foundation means it's all about a financial education. I think we are enjoying, today's is all about the 74th Independence Day. But the serious matter for the each and every Indian is all about still we are not enjoying a financial freedom. This is the time now onwards we have to focus more on a financial freedom. Second, even after this lockdown kind of situation, we learn many things. I think it's not about only India. Across the globe, the entire system, entire financial system or money management system will change. First time in history, we learn something about emergency fund, something all about money management. That is the most important thing. The first time in a life, even look at some of the interesting slide. Hope my video, audio, and my screen all are visible and audible. So it's all about a future is all about want to experience the financial peace is all about a financial freedom. And in financial freedom, the meaning of financial freedom in the money management is all about be in a present, feel the future. That is the most important part of the financial freedom. Today is such a day. Everyone is talking about the freedom. Azad ho gaye. But do you know, are you ready to manage the future crisis? That is the most important thing. So let's start with our discussion today's on a topic. First, we'll try to cover a few points related to our learning from the lockdown. Then the few points related to India opportunity 2020 from 2030, where we stand and where will be reached by a 2030. Is there an opportunity or threat for the growth? We'll discuss in my second session. So first, let's discuss something about learning from a lockdown situation. First time in history, we are now focusing more on a survival. Exactly before a lockdown, each and everyone was focusing on a necessity of growth. Growth was the most popular word. But after this lockdown, either this pandemic, everyone is now focusing more on a survival. Those who are into a job, they are not focusing more on a salary increment or a promotion. They are focusing more on a job safety. Those who are into business, they are not focusing on a profit. They are focusing more on how to manage my expense and how to manage my risk. That is the most important thing. So first time, after the long time, even the human value is appreciating. And the car value or other luxury value is all about depreciating. Before lockdown, everyone was saying कि मेरे पास Mercedes है. I am owning a Mercedes or BMW or Volvo or Honda. But in lockdown, 100 days, everyone strongly felt that the most important thing is not about which car I own. The most important thing is me and my family. That is the most important thing. And these are not a small thing. This is one of the finest thing for the next growth. Today morning, I listened to one interesting video from the one of the most popular industrialists, and he was clearly mentioning one part: always disaster, any problems is all about, it's not about a negative thing, it's all about a next opportunity. Because this is the thing people can learn from the practical approach, and that is the best thing. This lockdown, this pandemic issue, health issue is all about this is not something about a serious matter. This is once again a opportunity based thing. And most important thing, in India, even our Prime Minister Sahab is talking about, in today morning speech also, he was talking about Atmanirbhar. Now, is it possible? Can India can be Atmanirbhar? Can Indian can be Atmanirbhar? That is the most important thing. Atmanirbhar is all about a domestic power. Domestic power. I think India having a lot of opportunity for this thing. So let me start with the first and the most important thing, money management. And money management and growth story and individual life, three are a most important criteria for any growth, even individual growth or as well as the country growth also. So now, what is money management? Money management is all about a simple formula. First is all about a job. Second is all about this is all about okay. Okay. Now, first is all about learning, means all about a job and business. Spending, that is the second part of our money management criteria. That is all about spending. Two types of spending. One is a basic need. Second is a lifestyle. Third most important thing is all about a saving. And fourth is all about a investing. Now, saving in a simple language is all about a without any risk. And investing is all about a little bit risk. It's called a calculated risk. Indians are more comfortable with the saving product. We are not comfortable with any product which contains a risk. We are more comfortable with the saving product. But the serious problem, according to data, bank FD having 110 lakh crore, post office having a 40 lakh crore, on an average 150 lakh crore in a saving product. But the serious problem is, in last two RBI meeting, RBI cut a rate interest on a drastically basis. Nowadays, the bank FD is all about a 5 to 6%. Even the inflation rate is all about a 6%. So on an average, net earning on our bank FD is all about something like a 0 to 1%. And that is the serious matter for each and every Indians. Because Indians are more comfortable. Traditionally, we are more comfortable towards the FD, post office, fixed guarantee return. But the 10, 15, 20 years back, the return on FD was something around 12 to 15%. Today is all about 5%. Now, this is the most serious matter for the middle class as well as for the retired senior citizen person, because we are not comfortable with this type of a mutual fund product and everything, which contains a little bit of risk. But it's in my experience, mutual fund, everything is not about the risk. It's all about a lack of financial knowledge. That is the most important thing. So let me start with an interesting topic. What is a financial knowledge? And first and the most important is all about it. These are the financial gurus. ये सब बड़े-बड़े दिग्गज हैं. Mr. Warren Buffett, George Soros, Charlie Munger, Howard Marks, Richard Russell, Peter Lynch. They are the gurus of the investment world. One point which is common to each and every successful investor. And which is the one common point? The most common point between across all successful investors, they are bullish on their own country. That is the first successful mantra of each and every investor. So let's say we are in India and we are an investor as an Indian. Are we bullish on our country? That is the first criteria, not for investment, even also for the business also. Let's say For example, if you are into a Pakistan and you want to become a Warren Buffett of Pakistan, then it's very difficult situation because the country doesn't have any potential. The success mantra of a business or an investment is depend on your country growth. And that is the first message from these successful investors. Now, focus is all about India, the destination of prosperity. Now, is it true? Is it a dream or is it a reality? So let's discuss something related to India as a country. Currently, the India's GDP is all about $3 trillion. In rupee terms, is all about 207 lakh crore. Population is almost 130 lakh crore. Per capita income is all about $2,000. Average, on an average, 1,20,000 to 1,30,000 per annum. Per capita income is average earning of an individual in India. Now, GDP growth wise, we are into a second fastest country in the world. Right now, we are at a fifth level. But the serious matter is that per capita income wise, we are at a quite lower level. But according to the data, next 10 years will be one of the finest year for the per capita income growth. Do you know 40 years back, the difference between China and India in terms of per capita income was only $6. Exactly 40 years back. The difference between China $6 higher than the India 40 years back per capita income. Today is almost about $6,500 the gap is. China at on an average 8,000 to 8,500, where India is all about 2,000. And the major part of a China growth story was from 1995 to 2010. Is there any such kind of opportunity for India? Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Why? Let's take some data related to India as an economy. So let me start with, by the way, my disclaimer is that my presentation is not related to any political view or not any religious view. My presentation is all about from an Indian point of view, which are the opportunity and how we can encash this opportunity. That is the most important thing. You know, day by day, because of this government, and this government is all about why they are doing good, is all about after 30 years, we got one majority government. Aaj tak jo hame mil raha tha, that was a Milli-Julie government. Milli-Julie government is not about a coalition government, is not a good thing for any country. So nowadays we are going very strong in a defense, in a like Jammu Kashmir. These are the old 40, 50, 60, 100 years old problem which country faced each and every time. Now everything clear. Even a war on a black money, forex reserves, market, everything we are doing good. Only problem is we are facing some little issue in the manufacturing and the employment. That is a serious issue. Even globally, Made in India brand is now growing like anything. And after this lockdown situation, after this COVID issue, first time in history, the Made in China brand is going down and Made in India brand is going up. Development wise, we are doing extremely well in a railways. We are doing good in a healthcare. We are doing good in a defense. And the most important thing, 10 years back, 15 years back, there was no proud matter for the Make in India. Nowadays, across the world, there is a one fastest growing brand name called Make in India. So let me check with the other topic also. Why India having a huge opportunity for the next 10 to 15 years. It's not about, I think, next 10 to 15 years. As per the data from 2020 to 2055, next 35 years will be one of the finest year for this country. Finest, just we have to focus on a Atmanirbhar, domestic growth. That is the most important thing. Let me show you some data related to India. Why India? See, India into a perfect condition in terms of a population group. 60 crore middle class means half of the population. India's half of the population is in a middle class category. In 2008 to 2010, this number was something around 10 crore. 10 crore. So almost a 5 times growth in a middle class family in the last 12 to 15 years. Second most important part about the India is all about the woman power. 69 crore women, 69 crore, almost half of the population is on a woman side. But the serious problem with women category in India, the majority, Goa is of course in a different era, but across India, when it comes to woman, is quite popular as a housewife. Woman means housewife. Working woman percentage was quite low in India compared to any developed country, including China. The China working woman percentage was on a quite higher side. India, the serious problem is all about a working woman percentage of quite low. But the real benefit after lockdown, in lockdown, we learn a one word, and the word called a work from home. I think this work from home word will be the game changer for this woman category. Now, each and every home, a mother, a sister, a daughter, now they also learn that we can easily work from home, manage home as well as the manage business or managing a job. That is not a big issue. Even Dr. Celso, sir, my sincere request to all of you, you are doing excellent work for the youth in Goa. Now, this is the time we have to focus more on a woman power also. We have to focus on a woman education, because now work from home is clearly one of the finest thing, because till date, the serious problem in India is how to manage a housewife with the work. That was a serious matter. And that is the reason majority woman was on a working side, that was on a household side. But after this work from home module, they realize now this is the one more opportunity. I can manage a house as well as I can manage a work, and both from the home. That is the next opportunity. So 69 crore women will be the game changer for the next 10 to 15 years. That is my one message. And third most important thing is all about the youth power. 18 below age group of 18, a population is all about a 42 crore. Huge population is below 18 crore. And look at this data. One more interesting data. Look at this age-wise data. 0 to 14 years, on an average population, 28%. 15 to 59, 62. And look at 60 plus population is all about a 8%. And look at Japan, 0 to 14, 12%. 60 plus is all about a 33%. The real benefit with this country is every year we are adding a 2 to 3 crore new job in a different segment or different sector, and that is the need of the market. So how to generate this type of job? Is it possible to generate a 2, 3? Because of the population, because of the age group, we have to manage this serious issue also. Now look at some interesting learning in my last 1 year's different segment. Exactly on the date was 22nd of November 2019. One interesting entrepreneur seminar in Mumbai. And that day I was in that particular lecture. On stage, they invite a 4 speaker. In one of the session, a 4 speaker. First speaker age 13 years. Second speaker age 14 years. Third speaker age 16 years. And fourth speaker age 18 years. Entrepreneur. All are entrepreneur. They started their own business at the age of 13, 14, 16 and 18. And they invited them on a stage. And the senior anchor, they ask one serious question to all of them. Okay, what about the India opportunity? Is there a recession or is there a growth? How to manage India's business? A simple question asked by the moderator. The answer given by the 15 years boy, and by the way, he is the person. A super duper session that was it.
Definitely, I had the opportunity to work with a lot of scientists, research experts, and
See, the moderator asked one beautiful question. Okay, what about India opportunity, a growth or recession? You know, the 15 years old boy, an entrepreneur, he started his own company. He replied a one beautiful answer. Okay, India, if you want to succeed in your business, then you have to focus more on a consumer behavior, not on a consumer demand. I'm repeating my line. A 15 years entrepreneur. The reply was, okay, in India, if you want to succeed in your business, then you have to focus more on a consumer behavior, not on a consumer demand. If you focus on a consumer demand, then you will be out. And if you focus on a consumer behavior, then you will be successful. आपको देखना है? You want to see the difference between the consumer demand and consumer behavior? Let me show you one interesting video. Now, look at this video. This is called Atmanirbhar. Look at the thing. Now, this is called a consumer demand versus consumer behavior. Now, this person realized that South Indian dish is a popular dish. Masala dosa, uttappa, vada sambar is a quite popular. But is it possible in a lockdown type of situation, is virus-like situation, that people can visit to a restaurant? Definitely no. Definitely no. So demand is there. Of South Indian food, demand is there. But the serious problem is, due to this situation, COVID situation, virus situation, consumers are not ready to visit the restaurant. So he started a home delivery, and through this, a open restaurant. Look at this Atmanirbharta. Now, this is called a managing a consumer behavior. Consumers are ready to spend the money, but on a specific demand, either on a specific behavior. The behavior is saying, okay, I'm ready to eat a masala dosa, but not in a restaurant near to my house. Near to my house, either at any of the premises which is more comfortable to me. This is the huge difference between a consumer demand and consumer behavior. Are you with me? Are you enjoying? Say yes or no. Consumer demand versus consumer behavior, that is the most important thing. Consumer. Good evening to all of you. You can write here in a message box. Are you comfortable? Are you enjoying today's session? Say yes or no. Okay. Thank you very much. Here is the chat box. Definitely. Very much. So my message to all of you, India is such a country that for the success, we have to focus more on a consumer behavior, not on a consumer demand. That is the most important thing. First matches. Second is all about a consumer demand versus a consumer behavior. Second most important thing is all about a middle class power. The middle class power is not about a 10 years, 5 years opportunity. Always the middle class is all about a first phase was 1947 to 1990 for a middle class. Second phase was from 1990 to 2015. And third phase is all about a 2015 to 2050. So if you are below age group of 20, then you are into one of the finest era of this country. Next 10, 15, 20 years will be the years of for opportunity for this country. And why? Look at the generation mindset change. India is all about a 3 generation. One is a old age, my father's age. One is all about a me, and third is all about a my son age. Now, you know the difference between these 3 generation. My generation and my father generation was focusing more on a school education and college education. You know, now the new generation, young generation, they are focusing more on a skill-based activity. They are focusing more on a creativity-based activity. Of course, school and college education is the most important thing. But previously, my father age was something about it. They are focusing completely on a school college education. But nowadays, this new generation, they are focusing more on a skill-based creativity based activity. And that is the reason a 10-15 years back, a music band, then this artist, radio jockey, photography, these are not a popular segment in a professional career. But due to this young new mindset, and I think this is the completely Atmanirbhar mindset. Atmanirbhar Naibhar. 10-15 years back, everyone focusing on engineering or medical or everything. Nowadays, it's not about engineering or medical, it's all about everything. Nowadays, the people are, the new generation focusing on a new kind of activity. And that is all about a creativity, and second is all about a skill-based activity. Photography, then social media content writer. Look at the new business, a YouTuber. The number of different new businesses, new professional activities started by this young generation. So definitely there will going to a lot of changes in a business and the business model also. These are the GDP data which already we discussed. Second most important now let me discuss some more opportunity about the 2020 to 2025 in terms of a GDP growth. In terms of GDP, everyone is saying that India's GDP is today is all about a fifth rank. By 2030, most probably we will be on a third number. First China, second USA, and third India. That is the projection. But is it possible for this country? Let's start with a simple data. Always GDP and economy depend on a three factor. First is agriculture, second is the industries manufacturing, and third is the service sector. Azadi ke baad, we were doing extremely well in an agriculture economy, and that was the first contributor to our GDP growth in 1970s era. Second was the industries, and third was the service sector before 30-40 years back. Today, the first number contributor to the GDP growth is the service sector. On an average, 50 to 53% contributed by the service sector. Second number, 30 to 32% contribution by the manufacturing. And third is all about the agriculture, 15 to 16%. But you know, agriculture is the only thing. And second, manufacture is only thing which can provide a lot many opportunity in terms of the employment also. And this year, you know, this situation, this year, the one of the finest thing for our economy is monsoon. बारिश बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है. 2019 last calendar years, a good year for the monsoon. Even 2020 is one of the finest year in terms of a monsoon. Always India is economy divided into two parts. One is a global, and second is one is all about urban, and second is all about the rural economy. Now, rural economy is not major disturbed because of this coronavirus. Urban, of course, they are facing a little bit more issues. But the simple problem is, in rural part, no coronavirus issues. And second, they are enjoying the second successful year of the monsoon. And that is the reason, over the 3 or 6 months of time, we will definitely come out with a good result through a rural power. Consumption in a rural economy is literally going up in a lockdown situation also. Even one of the finest parameter to look at the rural economy is we have to focus on a tractor sales. Tractor sales in lockdown period is higher than a last 3 to 4 years. That is a good message. Even the two-wheeler demand, even the four-wheeler demand, particular from the company like Maruti, they are saying that rural economy is improving very fast. Fast-moving consumer good, FMGC is a such sector due to this rural demand is growing quite fast. So one message, due to monsoon, India's economy in a quite good position first. Second, for any economy, we need a low interest rate, second part. And now we enter into a low interest rate era. Saving account is 2.5% and bank FD is something around 5%. हम लोग बहुत नीचे के level पर आ चुके हैं. But low interest rate is quite good for the businesses. Low interest rate is quite good for the, and of course the monsoon, good monsoon, low interest rate finally convert into a demand factor. And once the demand start, automatically employment will improve a more. Only serious matter we are facing till date, that was related to manufacturing. This government last 3 4 years they were trying to focus more on make in India concept, but they were not quite successful in last 4 5 years. But you know the benefit with this segment is, this is the benefit. Okay, look at the news, some of the news in a lockdown time. 2020 may be the bumper harvest year. I think agriculture, rural economy is doing quite good. Companies' results are quite fantastic good. And even look at the one more news. Sales of electronics goods and durable surge in a June month. Why? The school, college, everything online, work from home, TV, fridge, washing machine, dishwasher is in a quite high demand. Even look at some of the news related to China. China, made in China brand quite damaged in this segment. And that is a huge benefit for the brand like Made in India. You know, the some of the manufacturing big giant, now they are planning to enter into India. And last year, on a 22nd of September 2019, government announced of one beautiful thing, and that was related to corporate tax rate. Now, corporate tax rate in a new manufacturing unit, it's quite low. I think in a world lowest level, 17%. And that is the plus point for the any big manufacturers to enter into the India. And nowadays, yeah, even last week, there was a news that Apple iPhone 11, they started manufacturing in India. Galaxy, Samsung, each and every mobile they started in India. Even 3 days back, I read one beautiful advertisement on a newspaper that was related to a MG Hector car. Now, you know MG Hector car. Last year, they launched this segment in India. MG is a brand, British brand. But who is the owner? Chinese owner. Now, nowadays, they are facing a little bit challenge because of this Chinese brand. So 2 or 3 days back, they published one very good advertisement that our each and every parts are made in India. Now, this segment, I think the next 10 years will one of the finest thing for the made in India. Because of, I met some of the SMEs owner, and they were saying, till date, the countries, European particular countries, they were quite focusing on China for the raw material. But this lockdown situation, they face a lot of challenge. And now what they started, of course, they are doing still business with the China because the China's power is something different. Because of the price, because of the mass production, they are on some different kind of segment. But what they are saying, the European counterpart now, they were saying, till date, we are offering 100% order to the Chinese company. But due to this lockdown, we learned something. Now onwards, 70 to 80% work will go to the Chinese company and 20 to 30% goes to some different country, maybe like China, maybe like any of the South Asian country. But India having a good position in terms of, due to this population, we are having a very good skill labor. Even percentage wise, Chinese labor cost versus Indian labor cost is quite on a lower side. And each and every state government, I am not saying a center government, each and every state government is focusing more on a FDI investment. Last year, FDI investment was increased from 18%. So I'm quite bullish about the Make in India concept now after this lockdown. Over the even exactly 2 or 3 days back, even our defense minister declared that some 100 or 200 particular product they have to manufacture into India. Now each company, what they are saying, we are ready to sell your product, but from manufacturing point of view, you have to manufacture it in India. That is the huge plus point for the and manufacturing department is the only thing which can create a lot many employment. That is the plus point. Second, look at the data. Sector like furniture, sector like air condition, sector like leather footwear. These are the sector quite popular for the import segment. And that is the reason government investing huge amount in this product. Even last year when I visited Goa and I visited one of the beautiful restaurant in Goa, the person, one of my friend, he told me that this is a new restaurant in India, in a Goa, but the entire furniture they brought it from the China. Even not in a Goa, across India till date, before lockdown, each and every good restaurant, good house, good flat, apartment, bungalows, is all about a furniture and everything came from the China. But after this lockdown, I am not saying everything will going to close, but these are the opportunity for our country. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना मेरा भारत मान. Now this is the perfect time to prove that we are having a good skill, we are having a good knowledge, we are having a good tax reform. Now only thing is we need a FDI investment, and this is the clearly interesting thing for this country. Okay, yes, we can do something better after this lockdown. Even look at the railways. Railways is saying that lockdown is a lifetime opportunity. They are doing extremely well. You know, in any developed country, the most important part is a public transport, and two kind of a transport. One is all about a road transport. Second is all about a railway. And railways, according to the data, railways can change our GDP growth by 1 to 2% also. And nowadays, because of the lockdown, the railways are doing extremely well. They are focusing on a numbers of more train. They are focusing on a number of new manufacturing things and everything. So this is one more plus point. Even look at the data in June 2020. After a long time, our import and export segment, we were into a trade plus side. Our export was higher than the import. Of course, it's not any great achievement. Import was low because of a lockdown. There is no use of a crude oil product, petrol and diesel and everything. That was the reason our trade plus one on a surplus side. But look at the export thing. Export, look at this data, this blue color data. We were good in iron ore. We were good in oil and seeds, rice export, chemical export, pharma export. See, according to the current data, these are the things: pharma, chemical, FMCG, insurance, telecommunication. These are the segment in India can lead like anything. Even Mr. Bill Gates, a leading industrialist, one of the most popular and richest men, Microsoft owner, exactly 3-4 days back, the one statement from Mr. Bill Gates said, कि ये जो वैक्सीन भी आएगा वो किधर से आएगा? The country like India. Vaccine in a pharma segment, according to a data, 2000 to 2010 was one of the finest year for the IT company boom. IT company, technology company, TCS, Infosys, Wipro company. 2020 to 2030 will be the years for the pharma. Indian pharma company or India's chemical company, particular specialties chemical segment, will grow like anything. In 10, 15, 20, 40 years, we see Tata, Birla, Ambani, or Mr. Narayan Murthy kind of people. Over the 10 to 15 years, we may find a new entrepreneur from the segment like pharma, chemical. This is the next opportunity. Even look at some of the department. India can be Atmanirbhar, definitely. If you focus on a skill, if you focus on a proper tax reform and everything, then look at the sector like agriculture, alcohol, automobile and auto ancillary, one of the fastest growing department. Auto ancillary, automobile, I think maybe some of the German, Korean or Japanese company, they are quite good than the Indian companies. But in auto ancillary, auto parts, we are doing extremely well. Aviation, of course, aviation, we are not good at the manufacturing side. But look at the demand side. You know, the last year, up to last year, India is the only country which are buying the highest aircraft from the different companies. Second, banking. Banking, I think, is one of the finest department. Growth is unlimited. Growth is unlimited. You know, in India, the number of data wise, 130 crore population, 130 crore population, 110 crore Aadhaar card. Look at the numbers. 80 crore debit card. Why the debit card is on a higher side? Because of Jan Dhan Yojana. You know, number of PAN card in India, only 42 crore. Only 42 crore. Number of passport holder in India, only 10 crores. Number of credit card user in India, only 5 crores. Only 5 crores number of credit card users. India having a lot of opportunity in terms of a banking and NBFC sectors. And day by day, we are entering into a new economy called organized economy. Till it, the serious problem with this country is India's economy divided into two parts. One is organized and second was on unorganized. Unorganized segment was on a higher side. Unorganized means cash-based economy. And organized means is all about a tax-paying system. Even day before yesterday, Modi sir was also saying only 1.5 crore genuine taxpayer in India. That is a quite low. So now system and everything focusing more on a digital economy. And digital economy automatically convert an unorganized segment to organized segment. That is a one more plus point with this country. So look at some of the department like plastic, then telecommunication, online business. Online business is the fastest growing business. Healthcare, one of the most important thing, logistic, media, entertainment. So according to me, lockdown, due to this lockdown, next 6 to 12 months will be the difficult month. And not that is not for the only India. This is for the entire world. But after 6 to 12 months, next 10 to 15 years will be the one of the best year for this country. And why? Our economy is purely a domestic economy. You know the domestic economy, the meaning of domestic economy. Domestic economy is manufacture in India, and the customer base and the consumer base, end user base is also a domestic. Our economy is not about the export import driven economy. Our economy is purely a domestic economy. And after this pandemic issue, definitely we will grow like anything as per the current data. So summarize the entire thing, my dear friend, and those are into school or colleges or younger age, my sincere message to all of you. This is the country. It's not about a think big. This is the country. It's all about a act big. Last year, my message to my audience was India is all about a think big. But after this pandemic issue, COVID-19 issue, my message to all of you, this is the country where we can focus on a act big. Act big. Bada socho. And for that, we have to focus on only two parts. Investment or business. Investment or business. Always focus on a conviction and intention. Always focus on a conviction and intention. Whenever Dr. Celso called me for any of the program, I'm always happy to share my view with the audience, because the person is completely focusing on a financial education. Every time he never talk about the business. He is the only person in this industries, financial market industries. Complete his conviction is very clear to educate more people. His intention is very clear to educate more people for the financial things, money management things, career from point of view. Now my message is that this is the need of each and every Indians in business or as a successful investor. You know, the first and the most important mantra is conviction. And second is your intention. Your conviction should be powerful and your intention should be on a right direction. That is the requirement for this country. That is the most important part. So finally, 2020 to 30, opportunities are unlimited. Just you have to focus on one word. The word is clarity. What exactly you want, that's it. From career point of view, from investment point of view, or any other thing. Clear ho jao. Don't be in a doubt. Do not focus more on media. Media, economies, they are into a different era. Focus on the next opportunity. And because of this COVID and everything, domestic demand will increase like anything in business or any investment. First and the most important, my message to all of you is focus more on what exactly you want. Objective. Clear kar lo. Likh lo aaj paper pe. From 2020 to 2000. I want to become a crorepati. I want to become a doctor. I want to become an industrialist, or I want to become a cricketer. Anything. Whatever you want to do, this country gives you a lot of opportunity. Just you have to focus more on your objective. What I want. What I want. That is the most important thing. That is the most important. And second, always focus on a risk. That's it. Focus on a risk. See, the serious problem is that school and college, they never teach you or guide you about the risk. So this is my last and the interesting slide. You always anything, if you want to grow your business or if you want to grow your investment, then always focus on a risk matter. Risk is everything. And always two types of risk. One is a systematic and second is the unsystematic. Systematic means we know, and that is the reason we are wearing a mask and everything. It's all about a systematic risk, how to avoid the systematic risk. But the unsystematic risk is, that is a unseen. Kisi ko bhi malum nahi hai. January 2020, no one was talking about the virus and everything. In our life, we never discussed the word lockdown. And nowadays, everyone is talking about the lockdown. Lockdown is all about the unsystematic risk. Now, which are the risks we have to manage in investment or even the businesses also? The first is all about the interest rate risk. Now, what is interest rate risk? A 10 years back, interest rate was 12 to 13%. And today is all about a 5%. Interest rate and reinvestment risk both are on the similar side. So let's say 5 years back, I invested in a bank FD. That time the rate was 9%. And once again, after 5 years, whenever reinvest that money with the bank FD, my FD rate is a 5%. So 9% to down to a 5%, this is all about a reinvestment risk. FD is also a risk, and that is called a reinvestment risk. Third risk is all about a default risk. Default risk means last year, we've seen a lot of companies like ILNFS, Jet Airways, DHFL, CCD, even the Yes Bank. These are the cases related to a default risk. Always in business or in investment, there was a risk called a default risk. One investment risk called a liquidity risk. Now, liquidity is the main thing related to real estate. The classical example for the any asset class, real estate also facing a one biggest risk, and the risk is all about a liquidity. Fifth one is all about the exchange rate. Exchange rate means dollar fluctuation. Fifth one is all about the inflation risk. Now, how inflation risk works? For example, FD rate right now is a 5%. And inflation rate is all about a 6%. Inflation rate is all about a 6%. So net inflation rate is going up and FD rate is going down. That is called an inflation risk to my investment. One is more about a regulatory risk. Each and every business, India is a growing country and is the fastest growing country. So we have to face a lot of regulatory risk. That is one more risk we have to understand. Then finally is all about the event risk. Event risk is about anything, natural disaster, flood or anything. This is called an event risk. You know, the most important thing, successful investor or successful businessman, they are not focusing on a reward side. They are focusing more on a risk side. And that is the reason they are more successful. Even in our school, college, or any of this financial education program, everyone is talking about the reward. बच्चा जब स्कूल में जाता है बोलता है बेटा तू पढ़ेगा तो डॉक्टर बनेगा, रिवॉर्ड. बेटा तू पढ़ेगा तो इंजीनियर बनेगा, रिवॉर्ड. रिवॉर्ड is the most popular word. But you know, if you want to become a successful businessman, if you become a successful investor, then focus more on a risk management. Even next time, whenever we will do a seminar for you, then definitely our topic will be on related to a type of risk in a detail. I think risk management is one of the finest thing. जितना जल्दी risk management सीख जाएंगे ना, then we grow fast. Risk management is the most important part in anything. That is a message from my side. And finally, write down our goal for the next 10 years. What is your needs? Health need, technology need, retirement planning, paying the loans, children education, upgrading your lifestyle. Next 10 years, clear हो जाओ. मुझे क्या चाहिए? What I want from the health point of view, from the technology point of view, from retirement, buying a house and everything. See, investment is all about two things. One is a planning and second is the risk management. That's it. That's it. And that is the reason that mutual fund, SIP, these are the powerful tool to encase this type of opportunity. These are the powerful tool to safeguard you against a high fluctuation in the market, volatility in the market. These are the good things. Even to meet your goal, future goals after 5 years, 10 years. These are the perfect tools for the wealth creation as well as the wealth preservation also. So finally, write down a 3 place where you want to be secured for the next 10 years, to be comfortable for the next year, or to be rich for the next 10 years. In mutual fund, you are having a different option available. To be secure, there is an option. To be comfortable, for example, to be secured, you can use like a liquid fund like product. You can use a product like debt fund. To be comfortable, you can use a product like dynamic fund, balance advantage fund, multi-asset fund, beautiful category. These are the. And finally, to be rich is all about the equity mutual fund, large cap, small cap, mid cap, multi cap. These are the funds. Even you can generate a wealth by a SIP, systematic investment plan also. First, focus on your planning. To be secure, to be comfortable, or to be rich. That is the most important thing. Do not focus on an everyday fluctuation of the market. Focus more on your planning. So this is all from my side. If you have any doubt or any query, so you can ask me. Dr. Celso, you want to add anything?
Yes, in fact, from my side also, I could add a lot of things as far as the Indian economic growth is concerned. Definitely what you said, I would like to second it, because today some new takeaways from my side, from what I've listened of your wonderful presentation that you did today, is the change of that make in China to make in India. That is one factor which I feel is definitely going to change the economy of India. For any foreign company even to start selling in India, the main restriction now is going to be make in India. So with that, definitely the employment rate will increase, the GDP growth will definitely go up. And the second point which I really took from your presentation is regarding the youth power and they're definitely going to start having a lot of change as far as India is concerned. That is for sure. And definitely, like how you said, yes, financial literacy, that is one thing which we are very much having that very strong conviction that yes, financial literacy is the only weapon that can eradicate corruption. And if we introduce this to our youngsters, especially the college students and especially even the school children, and they start understanding the difference of what India was 10 years back and what India will be 10 years forward. And the way you have explained it, I'm 100% sure they will definitely learn that, yes, we need to manage our money much better. So this is what my learning from today's presentation was. It was a very nice flow, the terrific presentation. I should say most of people must have enjoyed it. I don't see any questions in the chat box as of now. So they must have just listened, but we had quite a lot of participation even on our YouTube channel, as well as the Zoom platform. There were many of them who have attended for the full session. There was no break in between. So I must say a very, very big thank you to you, Mr. Hitesh Mali. This is your hat trick that you're doing with us, the third presentation that we've done. And definitely we'll look forward for many more in the months or years to come, definitely 100%. So I want to say a very big thank you on behalf of Nave Marg Foundation, as well as from all the viewers for today's program. And we are also very thankful to Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund, because they are the ones who have partnered us in this event. And we had a very good small presentation before, which is called as Nivesh Pathshala, which is the basics of investing as well as the power of compounding. So this was what we did in the beginning of this program. And I'm very happy to tell you that today we have over 800 youngsters less than 21 years of age who are investing in mutual funds with us. They have started investing at the age of 18, and we have got a goal set for them that they have to be a millionaire before the age of 25. Because what we have noticed is if a person achieves that milestone of becoming a millionaire, he can become a crorepati very fast. But the most difficult is the first 5 to 6 years, wherein the growth is very, very slow. And that is the time when we need this patience as far as the India's growth story. And definitely now looking at the way you spoke about the Indian economy or the growth of India's story from 2020 to 2030, definitely I'm sure most of them will like to take more interest into the finances and manage their finances much better. So once again, a very big thank you. And to end this program, I would like to share a historic moment, what has happened today morning when we inaugurated the office. So let me be able to share you one small video and get back 1 second. Yes, we'll just share with you this video. This is a small moment wherein we are able to reach out to more rural areas in Goa. We were able to reach out to this here in Goa, and this is a small for participating in today's session, and a very, very big thank you for this program. So I wish you all a very, very happy Independence Day once again, and I hope you have all enjoyed and be proud to be an Indian. Thank you once again to Mr. Hitesh Mali. Thank you to Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund, and thank you for all of you as participants. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.